What is going on, my friends? You've got Mikey Aldo here with you today. I believe we are good. I believe we are live. Just checking in. Give me a minute to just settle this out. And I just want to welcome you here today. Hope you're having an awesome day. And this is just something that we do here inside the Video Matrix 2021 group. We bring value to you. We share with you things and strategies and ideas that you can use right now. You can go out there right after this broadcast, or maybe you have your phone next to you and you're on your computer, and you can actually go on and take action in some of these tips and ideas. So I just want to welcome you to the broadcast. Whoa, hey. All right. So I just pulled it up on my phone. I just want to make sure everything was good. Hello. Hey, welcome. How we doing over there? Annie, how we doing? Welcome to the broadcast. I'm just right now in the group. Just wanted to share this before I get into today's value piece here. In the unit section here, just added this section. It's going to have just some basic ideas and some strategies and ideas for beginners. Today's topic is going to be a little advanced for some of you guys out there, ladies and gentlemen out there who are doing video already. And not to say that beginners can't use this strategy that I'm going to share with you today. It's just something you're just going to keep in the back of your mind as you move forward with video. So I just wanted to share that with you. In the group, head over to the unit section. Sometimes it's labeled guides, so just make sure you realize that. So you can head over there and see. I got a couple of videos here. This video, today's live broadcast will be there too. And my idea is to bring value as much as possible with video ideas, strategies, latest things, what's working, what's not working, and anything that you bring to the table as well. So with that, I'm going to jump into today's slideshow. We've got a great topic today. We've got video marketing strategy, what you need to know to succeed. And this is a Video Matrix presentation brought to you by thevideomatrix.com. You can head over there and check out all the information. You know, you're in this group. This is a free group for free value. If we brought you into this group, what's going on, Claude? Welcome. Mary, welcome. Mari, I think it is. If we brought you into this group, or if somebody invited you into this group, it's because you've expressed interest in video. It's because you do video. It's because you would like to maybe even learn more about how to get comfortable on video, or maybe you're already a superstar success at video. Well, maybe you just need a little bit more enhancing or a little bit more community support to help you get there. And, you know, getting more engagement on Facebook and on social media is really what Michelle and I are all about. Good morning, Claude, all the way down under. Check out Claude Shama. He's a perfect example of somebody who has been putting off the strategy of video. And not to say that's a strategy that you have to use to like make money. It's a strategy to meet cool people, and it's a strategy to get you and your brand out there. So that's the idea behind this whole group. And, you know, you might have just been added to this group and you might not even really want to use video for business. And that's totally cool. Maybe someday you discover that you want to. The strategies are here for you. And maybe you're just somebody who wants to have fun, connect in a different way, share who you are online, meet new people. That's great. And that's what it's all about. Number one, it's just sharing who you are on social media. And with everything going on today, online, offline, with COVID, and, you know, even online, people are jumping to the internet. People are spamming people their offer. People are just more concerned about, hey, what's in it for me, instead of what's in it for the person that you're talking to or the person that you're communicating with. And that truly, my friends, is what it's all about. What is the person that you're talking to? What is it that they are interested in? And for me, for Michelle and I, for people like Claude as well, we believe that video holds this super power at not only connecting with others and sharing your story, it also brings out all the crap that's been caked up inside you, that's held you back, past thinking, negative beliefs, things that are holding you back, things that are not serving you in this life. And it's very therapeutic. You know, people have come into this and they've said, you know, hey, this is totally been such a life-changing thing for me. And you don't have to use it for business, guys. That's not what this is about. So it's more or less about you having a breakthrough in your life and then taking that to whatever level that you want. And most people nowadays are building some kind of business online, whether you sell t-shirts, whether you sell workout plans, whether you're, personal fitness trainer, whether you are just a digital marketer, you're selling a product, you're promoting something that you believe in, whether it's anything at all. It could be digital, it could be physical, it could be informational, anything that you do. Maybe you're a coach out there in the marketplace, or maybe you want to do something. Well, video is that strategy. And if you're just dipping your toe in, well, it's great to just get to know yourself a little bit better, get a little bit more comfortable on video first. And then, hey, maybe you decide that you want to try something different. Maybe you decide that you want to do some kind of business online or promote something that you're truly passionate about. Or, there's a lot of people out there in the hair care and the skin care industries. And, all they do is just promote their makeup all day long, all day long, all day long. And it's like, share a video that's not about just your product, share a video that's about value. And that's what this is all about. You've been invited to this group. And yes, the Video Matrix is its own product. It's a 90-day program. And if somebody else invited you to this group, make sure that you check back in with them before you sign up for the next program, because we have people that can offer this as their business. People like Claude Shama. If you know him, you could definitely talk back with him if he invited you here. That's the beauty of this. And that's what Michelle and I do. We bring to people an ability to not only get comfortable on video, we bring to you a way to make an income. And it's invitation only, and it's only for those people that are actively going through this program. So we don't even talk about that up front, because it's not about that. At first, it's about you and what you want. And if you're afraid of video, well, we've got something for you. So I'm going to just jump into this because I've taken up a little bit of your time here. And I wanted to get that out there because there are people here that are brand new and just coming into this group. And, people invite people to groups all the time. I get it. And you know what? I go in these groups and yeah, there's some value, but is there really any value that's really, really good? Like, I'm giving you tips right here that you can go ahead and use right now. You don't have to join us or start the program. You can use these ideas right now. And whether you never join what we're doing or do what we're doing, at least you got value. At least you're here for a purpose. And at least you can go out there and serve in a way that's best for your community and your people. So video marketing strategy, what you need to know to succeed, brought to you by thevideomatrix.com. Research your target audience. I'm going to just jump into this. And again, this is quick, simple, to the point. Use these strategies however you see fit. Maybe like, a month from now or a year from now, you need these strategies. Well, they're here and they've been brought to your attention. I got dogs hanging around me, so it might get a little loud for a second. Hey, knock it off, dogs. All right, hang on one second, guys. I'm going to put up the first one. You can read it. I'm knocking stuff all over the place, guys. Hang on. Bear with me. Hey, unacceptable. Unacceptable, dogs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, my friends. What's up, Shauna? What's up, everyone else here? I hope you can hear me. I'm going to hold on one second. Let me stop my share and make sure I'm good. Okay, my microphone is good. Check, check. Okay. And I am back. All right. Excellent. So sorry about that little interruption. I took care of that. And you know what? That's what happens sometimes with video, guys. So I don't want you to be afraid of video. Sometimes things come up, like maybe you have a dog that starts barking, or maybe you have a couple kids that are screaming in the background. It's all about getting over that kind of fear of something going wrong while you're doing something. So I don't do anything that I don't think you couldn't do. I be real. And that's the beautiful part of this whole thing. So when it comes down to it, one second, let me just adjust my screen real quick. Share that. Share. All right, I'm back. Okay. So yeah, when it comes down to it, sometimes you got some crazy dogs that you gotta, put outside or do whatever with or whatever. So things come up. That's what we help you work through so that you can be better on video. You can bring your best. So research your target audience. Whenever you're doing something, if you're already doing video, if you're already thinking about doing video for business, it really comes down to your research and your target audience. And that's something we work with you on within our program as well. And when it comes down to it, to be successful with video, you first need to know who you actually want watching your content, defining a target audience and learning about what they like, what they need, what their pain points are will help you create video content that connects, just like this video. I know that if you're in this group, or if I've been talking to you, or if Michelle's been talking to you, or if anyone else has been talking to you who's invited you here, they know that video is really, really, really key. Not only right now, Michelle and I started this program 5 years ago. We understood the importance of video back then. And here we are 5 years later, and we are so glad that we took the step in the direction of video. Because if we didn't, well, we'd just be getting started right now. And if you are just getting started right now, it's okay, because we're here for you. We're here to streamline your progress. And that's what this is all about. So know your audience. If you don't know your audience, sit down, write it down, think about it. For us, our audience are people who are entrepreneurs, people who have an idea, like Shauna. She's got her Life Levels business, or Life Levels coaching, or Life Levels, idea that she wants to bring to people. And I know she can explain it in her words better than I can. So if you have any questions, reach out to her. I'm just using her as an example because I see her name here. And when it comes down to it, she knows who she needs to talk to. If she doesn't, then she can get clear on it, because she knows what she offers. She knows what people want. And it's just a matter of honestly sitting down and writing that out and getting clear on that. So for us, for Michelle and I, we know that entrepreneurs, we know that people in the home-based business industry, even B2B, which we'll get into, just people who are working with other businesses, they need video. Look at all these other companies that are using video, like professional corporations are spending so much money on video. And we're going to show you how to do it for, nothing at all. At the end of the day, you just need a social media account, one or many. The best thing is to cross-reference these onto all your platforms, which I talk about later too. So, at the end of the day, it's knowing your audience, knowing their pain points. People who are doing video for the video matrix, they're afraid of video. They number one, do not like the way their voice sounds. Number two, they don't really like looking at themselves at the camera. That's really another piece of it, because, let's face it, that can be tough. I remember when I was getting started with this, with video, I got so nervous, even just coming on Zoom and talking. My heart was beating like crazy. So when it comes down to it, getting over those things is a pain point, so that's what we focus on, is getting that right out of the way. We focus in on those pain points. What do they need? They need a platform. They need, a support system and things like that. Really knowing your audience and knowing what to touch upon will help you create video that connects with people. So moving on. well, moving on too fast. Many marketers seem to share the misconception that if they create a video that doesn't rake in millions of views, they've failed in a major way. Fortunately, this is far from the truth. And, it's great because you can make a video today that maybe nobody really sees, or you think they don't see. However, you could plug this into something else that you're doing later. Like this video right now that I'm doing in this group, this free group, I could put all these videos behind a platform and a product that I say, hey, I'm selling this for this, or hey, if you do this, you can get this for free. And I can pull them from this group and I can create my own product around it. So when you think about it, video and value video based on what people want or need, or where their pain points are, helps you in the long run. And it doesn't have to get all these views. People are thinking, oh, my views have to be this high, and oh my God, no. The key is that you have, if you have Facebook right now and you're just getting started with video, the key is that you just have some actual video of you, whether it's you walking by a lake, whether it's you shoveling snow, saying hi, being real. That's where this starts, guys. If you are brand new, that's where it starts. So brand new people, focus on that. Number one. All right. While a broad reach can be desirable, no matter what industry you're in, recognize that your objectives will differ. And that's very self-explanatory. What what I want to bring to the industry is different than what you want to bring to the industry, or what I have in mind for what I want to do is different from what you have in mind. So, at the end of the day, it's kind of really good to have in mind the people that you want to reach, and it will happen over repetition and by doing it on a consistent basis. Not everyone needs your product or service. That's why it's important to attract and maintain the leads worth following up with. Perfect example. I talk to people every day, and I don't go to people and just say, "Hey, join this, do this, do that." A lot of people do that stuff. I talk to people to be real, to make that connection, because that's what it's all about. I don't know if anyone needs what I have. I need to communicate with them. If somebody tells me I want to do Facebook Live. I want to get into Facebook Live. I want to do more video. That's my goal. That's on my list. Well, hey, if you're interested in video, check out our free group. If you're really wanting to make this happen, check out our program, because that's the best way to get you to the next level. And you see what I did there? I found the need. I found the pain point where they want to do it. And obviously, if they're not doing it now, then it's something that they've probably been thinking of and putting on the back burner for a while. And all I have to say is that if you're trying to do anything online or anything business wise, there's so many things out there. There are so many programs, and I see people so fast to post a business opportunity link, a business opportunity picture, and, be all creative with that stuff, when it's like people actually want to see you and want to, get to know you first before you sell them something. That's the truth. And anybody, if, you're in this chat right now, if you like to be just sold right off the base, right off the bat, put in the chat. I'm sure there's going to be crickets, because nobody likes to be sold. People want to talk and communicate and get to know one another first. I get on calls with people all the time just to meet them, and not to ever push them into what I'm doing. It's just to get to know people. And if they want to know what I'm doing and get involved in what I'm doing, well, there's plenty of bridges that I've built so people can do that. I don't need to force anything upon them. When it comes to your target audience, the more specific, the better. It's okay if your content isn't interesting to anyone outside of that group. You're aiming to help viewers self qualify. That's the beautiful thing. Like right now, there's several of you watching live. Not all of you want this information. Not all of you need this information right now. You may be way ahead of this information. You may be way behind this information, or you might be just, stepping up to the plate with this information. So that's what this does. And at the end of the day, it's all value that I offer. This is stuff that works. This is researched information. And when it comes down to it, you may need this someday, and some people might need this right now. So that's again, as I always say, what I do when I do a broadcast like this, it's me actually doing what I'm learning. It's me actually presenting. What's up, Myra? Thanks for coming on. It's me actually doing what I'm presenting, doing what I'm learning. Learn, do, teach. That is number one. Your market and personas. This is a little different of a take on things, because when you think about it, you might not really look at people in this way, and you might not have any clue about what I'm talking about. However, if you take in these ideas, it's going to make your journey a lot easier, and you maybe just starting out on this. So take your time with it and get clear on this, because whatever you're doing, people that you want to attract and get to know, and people that want what you have, they're just like you. That's tip number one. Where are you hanging out? What groups on Facebook, or what people do you follow on YouTube, and what are you mostly looking up? That's where your people are, essentially, to a broad degree, right there. So it's a way to get your foot in the door. Thanks, Shauna. Yeah, learn, do, teach is something that we totally put into effect when we started our whole personal development and online business journey back in 2015. So yeah, huge thing. Start by looking at the buyer, customer, and or your user personas your brand already has. So at the end of the day, start looking at the people that want what you have. You know what I mean? Like, people that want what we have, they want to share their story, or they've been wanting to kind of do video, or they have in the past, or they want to create their own brand to be successful. So many people are online sharing their affiliate link, sharing their offer, so excited about what they're doing. And hey, I get it. It's exciting. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying look at the people that need what you have. Look at the people that are already into what you're doing and note that. Start by looking at that piece first. Research what their video preferences are. Is a good medium for reaching them? If so, what types of videos work best? So when it comes down to it, like what I do, what I'm doing here, I'm doing informational videos right now, something that gives you value, right? That's one thing. I know people who want to do video might not want to be part of the Video Matrix program. So I can't just do stuff that's on the Video Matrix. I need to give value so that they can also see that, hey, this person knows what they're talking about. Hey, this person offers value. Hey, they're talking about what I want. That's key right there. And at the end of the day, again, I come back to it. Not everybody's going to want what you have. People are going to filter themselves out, and the right people are going to find what you need. People like Shauna, Myra, Claude, they found this through just, they were at a point in their lives where either A, they were just ready for a change, or B, they just saw what was happening and they're like, yes, this is exactly what I need. Boom, I'm in. So that's what it becomes when you start to get on this path. Build a profile of your video audience from there. So again, going over what I just said, know your people, know what they want to see, know what types of video work best, and go from there. Start building your audience, start getting in tune with who these people are, what they like, the kind of content that they like. I've been doing this. I've only been doing value-based videos like this for a little bit, and I'm already getting some great feedback. People are watching. I'm holding attention spans. Getting feedback in the chat. That's how you start. And again, this doesn't just happen overnight. Consistency is key. If you don't already have personas, now's the time to create some. Use whatever sources of information are available to you to learn about the people you're trying to connect with. So just start. That's number one. Just start figuring this out. Try and fill out some kind of idea about the personas, the types of people, your buyers. What do you have? What information do you have? Hey, Rachel, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you taking the time to check this out. Include anything about your persona that's pertinent to your content creation, such as how they learn, what kind of content they prefer to consume, and more. Like me, like I do my live videos on my wall. Sometimes it's a video of my face and I'm talking and I'm going over this information. Sometimes it's my Video Matrix video going over the day topic and sharing that, getting people to think, getting people to tap into their own power and create their own thoughts and their own breakthroughs. And then sometimes I do video like this, where it's right in your face, written out in presentation format so that you can actually learn just like in a classroom. So figure that out. I know that people like this kind of presentation. I know that if you're online and you have any type of business, doesn't matter if you're selling skincare, healthcare, marketing, affiliate marketing, any type of thing, you need to be able to come on and present like this. Not every single time, you need to be able to have some kind of presentation though that brings people this value. We're going to just continue a little bit more on the market and personas. I'm just going to take a sip real quick. I'll open up the first one for you. Okay. Think about what different kinds of content might address your personas. Questions at different stages of the buying process. So this goes into a little bit more of like the sales process, when you start to build out a process where people are actually going through a buying process, ask people the right questions. What content will address those questions that they may have. When it comes down to the Video Matrix, I use that as my example. Insert yours here, whatever your example is. At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, our number one thing is that, hey, when you do this, when you get involved in this, when you're getting ready to sign up, pay the $197 for 90 days, you're getting a full 90-day program here. When you do that, you're entering into a life-changing thing here. This is actually going to make you feel better on the inside, which is number one, making you feel good every day. Even on those days that are not good, Going through this program will start giving you the ability to feel good. And you know what? At the end of the day, that right there is like the biggest selling point that you could ever want, is to help people feel good. You know what I mean? So bring up topics, bring up things that address that person's questions. So, hey, well, what do I do when I'm buying into this thing? Well, $197. Like, well, what am I getting? Well, you're getting the ability to feel probably the best you've ever felt in your life. You're getting the ability to overcome any challenges or things that have held you back. And honestly, that's one of the biggest points of this, because if you can't do that, then you certainly can't do what I'm doing right now. You certainly can't speak freely. You certainly can't step to your power. You certainly can't start doing your own thing and stop the people pleasing and stop the stuff that is holding you back. You know, at the end of the day, we all dig ourselves these holes and we're all sitting in them at some point or another. So, how do we get out of that? How do we figure out what you want to do? You know, we all have these dreams and visions. We don't all want to do what our parents said we should do when we're growing up. We don't all want to do, what everyone thinks we should be doing. We all have ideas. We all have things we want to bring up. And even though you might say you don't know what you want to do or bring up, it's in there. You might be a little shy to find it, or you might be a little shy to talk about it. You know what you want to do. So, for instance, the video that introduces a persona to your company will be different from the one they'll need when they're in consideration mode. So if I have a video like on our website, there's a video that just shows people, hey, this is what we're all about. Here's some people's testimonials. Here's this, here's that. Now let's say they're in consideration mode. Well, there's even more videos on that webpage that you can hear more of those people. So it's not only just one video, it goes into another level of, hey, well, Claude had a great breakthrough here, and this is what he thinks. And Myra had a great video here, and this is what she thinks. And Shauna and all these people, Nancy and Idalise and Jenny, they all have these thoughts. Well, hey, that's making more sense to me now. So you've got different videos that apply in different stages. Okay. As you move forward with creating new videos, ask yourself every time which persona the content speaks to and at what point in the customer journey. Overcome and feel good and authentic. How important is that? Exactly, Claude. Right on point. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for being here, my friend. So yeah, when you're doing videos like this video, before I did this video, when I was building these slides, I was thinking about the people who are in need of this content, and I'm speaking to them because everybody throughout their video journey is not on the same page. Some people in this group need this information. Some people in this group are right on the leading edge of launching their own products and services. They're in the middle of a launch process, perhaps. Maybe they're looking to do more Facebook videos or YouTube videos with this process. This process isn't something that I just made up. This is like legit information here that's current, and it will stay current, and people can take this information and be able to thrive and build their business using video. So that's the point there. It's important to consider where the video will fit into your customer's journey and marketing funnel. It's a little advanced here. Maybe some of you aren't interested or know about marketing funnels, and this is just information for all different kinds of people. Remember that your audience will likely need different video types and messages at different points in their journey. So, when you're making video, when you're on YouTube, have all different kinds of videos. And if you do build out a marketing funnel, something we can help you with inside the video matrix, you can actually be able to have specific videos that speak to people at different times. So your audience is going to need these videos at different points along their way. So wherever they are, whether you're here watching a hangout, this video is going to be different than the video that you're going to watch when you decide to move forward, or the video you're going to watch before you decide to do X, Y, and Z. What sort of video equipment that you need, and software will you need? This is just kind of more into the strategy and the content creation part of it. And I'm just going to lay out a few things here. And number one thing I want you to keep in mind is that you don't have to be a professional at this. You don't have to have the best camera. You don't have to go all out on everything. That's a big, big misconception that people think. I was at that point before, and then I quickly realized, hey, cell phones are getting really good these days. And hey, a microphone that's really good isn't even that expensive. And these little things can really enhance your business. So don't think that you have to go out there and go crazy here. What we do inside the Video Matrix and what I represent, what Michelle and I represent, is to keep it simple so that anybody, whether you're 20-year-old or a whatever or younger, whether you're a teenager or a 70-year-old, you can do this. You don't need to go out and spend your whole life savings. I'm just putting forth some ideas here in this first half, and then the next slide will show you what I do, what we do. So for traditional professional video production, you'll want to consider the following equipment. Obviously, a nice video camera, tripod, which is always recommended, stabilizing equipment, lighting equipment, lights and stands, things that you can set up. And, some people even have a production room that they do these videos in. Audio equipment, wireless microphones, which can just be crazy amounts of money. Trust me, I've looked into all this stuff. I even had a very expensive video camera years ago and all that stuff. And it's great. It's fun. It makes great video, but it's like, who really wants to do all that? Editing software, editing software is great. And with technology, you don't have to go and spend crazy amounts on editing software. Heck, you don't even really have to edit these videos if you don't want. What we teach inside the Video Matrix is doing this stuff on one take, not needing a million takes and all this editing. That's the beautiful part about what we do and what you learn here in a short amount of time. So yeah, again, we're going to go into the simple stuff, using your smartphone, doing that, going that route there, because if you ask me, that's all you need, whether you're a beginner or a professional. I know people that have clients spending $1,000 a month with them, and they're recording their stuff on smartphones and using smartphone equipment. So don't think that you need top end stuff to do what you need to do. Lighting, obviously you're going to want lighting no matter what you do, and clip-on lights or those selfie ring lights can be very, very affordable and very efficient. Or even like a small time lighting kit, you can take it to whatever level that you want. You don't need to go high end. Tripods are very cheap. You can go to like Best Buy or Amazon and buy a nice tripod that gets it done for like $20. A stabilizer, again, stabilizers, anything like a tripod or even something that you can just kind of mount your phone into. Again, these things can be very cheap. You don't have to go all out. Microphone, like right now I have a USB microphone for my computer, and it cost me like $80, and this was like 5 years ago, and I use it anytime I'm doing videos like this on my computer. I have a little plug-in one that goes onto my cell phone if I want to use that. However, audio recording on your cell phone is getting better and better, so there's not really a ton of need for this unless you want to bring that crisp audio level and you want that stuff. You can do it, and it's not that crazy. Editing app or software, if you do need to edit a little bit, like I said earlier, there are some softwares that I use like Camtasia that are very easy. Camtasia is like, I think it's 100 or $200, and it's worth every penny because you can do so much with it. That's what I recommend if you're just starting and needing software. Or you can also get, obviously, an editing app on your phone and edit these videos on your phone or on your computer with an app. And some of these things are free. Some of them are very low cost, so you don't have to go crazy there either. Think about your video campaign strategy. There are two main ways to approach video content, and most business video strategies will likely involve a combination of both. First, you've got the evergreen content. This could be regularly scheduled video series supporting content for core pages of your website, how-to content for support pages, customer testimonial videos, and other video content that has a long shelf life. So if you look at anything that I do and that we do, Michelle and I, and even people on this Video Matrix team, we have videos that are evergreen. You can put them on your YouTube, you can put them on your Facebook, and they're always there. They're always relevant. And whether you have a website or not, you can make videos that are always going to be relevant. Like if you go to our website, thevideomatrix.com, you'll see testimonials and things that can last forever. Some of those testimonials are old testimonials. So think about that. It's always going to have a long shelf life. Secondly, there are campaign videos, which usually run for a short period of time. They can range from video ads for your business to promotion for something your brand is doing, such as a new product or a sale, to social videos and timely video content that's seasonal and aligns with holidays or trends. So, like, Valentine's Day is coming up. So, it's like you could do something towards that. The holidays, just passed. You could do something towards other holidays as well. Maybe you have a promotion, boom, you're doing a video towards that. So keep in mind your strategy. And again, these are things that you want to kind of test and play around with, because when it comes down to it, when you start doing things business related and things that are going to generate you income online, you're going to want to appeal to people, and you're going to want to tag along with, like, look at any big brand out there. Everybody's doing like a Black Friday thing or a Valentine's Day thing, or Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever, any holiday, Christmas, anything. So keep that in mind, that those videos can also apply to you and what you're doing. Campaign videos tend to have a shorter shelf life, obviously, and are often retired after they've served their specific purpose. And you know what? Think about it. If you do make a video that's, towards a campaign video, maybe you want to rerun that campaign, the same time next year, or maybe you want to rerun the campaign again altogether a few months later. Bingo, there you go. So they can have a short shelf life. However, you can recycle some of these videos. Figure out where video content will live. After you've accumulated a ton of content, it doesn't really have to be a ton of content. You need to decide where your videos will live on the web and on your site. When releasing any video, it's critical to leverage multiple distribution channels to maximize reach and engagement. So it goes without saying, you want to cross-reference all your stuff. And, in the Video Matrix, we have you on a 90-day video program. So you're creating actually a ton of content throughout that 90 days that can serve you for evergreen amounts of time. They're evergreen, they can last forever. And, you can put them across all platforms, social media platforms, the ones that your prospects are on. We use Facebook mostly, and a lot of people are on Facebook, and you can connect with so many different kinds of people. So there's Facebook, there's also YouTube, Instagram. People are on TikTok and all that stuff. I don't know how effective that is business-wise. I know you can get discovered there, obviously, so there is some factors there to keep in mind. Multiple pages on your website. If you have a blog, like I have a blog, mikeyaldo.blogspot.com. Whether you have a resource hub, someplace that you hold all your stuff, whether it's your products, your videos, your services, et cetera, and your product pages as well. Inbound marketing campaigns, campaigns that are bringing people to your website, things like that. Outbound email campaigns, when you're sending out emails to your list. Those are all things to keep in mind. So if you like more content like this, just stay tuned in this group for more content and value exactly like this. Ask questions on this video below this in the comments. Add suggestions for future videos. I'm always here to do training videos, or if there's a topic you want me to go over, hit me up in Messenger, comment below, and I'd be more than happy to do a presentation just like this geared towards what you're talking about. Because if you have the question, somebody else has the question too. So take action and apply some of these ideas right now after you watch this. Maybe you had your notebook out, or a little note sheet, and you wrote down some of these things that really kind of rang a bell in your head, or clicked and made you think. Go apply them right after this and just kind of see what happens. And are you ready to get past your fear of video? The number one thing is people fear video. They fear their voice. They fear the way they look. Like I was telling you before, they fear what other people may think. People are actually just finishing their 30th day. They're moving on to the next section. And we've got people that are, going live on their Facebook for the first time ever because of this, and they're feeling comfortable to put themselves out there. So congratulations to those. You know who you are. Nancy, Emma, even Claude, he's on here now. He did the same thing. He went through a lot of video, and then he finally decided to say, hey, I'm doing my video on my wall. Boom, done. And that's what he did. So you can do the same thing too. Become comfortable on video to reach your audience. And even if you just want to connect with great people, maybe you don't have a need for an audience. Well, building a following is going to help you no matter what, because maybe someday you do decide to write that book. Maybe someday you fall in love with a hair care or healthcare product and you want to share it. Maybe someday you get into something else. There's so much stuff out there. Well, building your audience now is key. Whether you're, like I said, I know there are some younger people in this group. Maybe doesn't apply to you right now. However, in the future, you might decide to do something online. And this is just a key way to do it. Very simple. Be able to apply simple video strategies to get more views and engagement. Engagement is a big key. That's something that Michelle and I are focused on very, very much so. And when it comes down to it, we have actually found a really key strategy to getting more engagement and to doing that with video and a few other things that we've been learning that we share inside. Be able to reach more people, the right people, and be your authentic self. Be real on video. Like, I'm just able to come on here at the beginning of this broadcast. The dogs started like going barking and getting in each other's faces. I dropped the microphone on the floor. Well, guess what? I kept going. I was authentic. I didn't quit the video and give up. No, I just said, hold on. I just am authentic. I sometimes make mistakes in my videos. Do I speak the best? I don't think I speak the best. I just think I'm being authentic and being real. Thank you, Claude. Value. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Claude. Much appreciated. Go to the videomatrix.com. And again, if you were invited here by somebody else, please check back with them because they're going to be able to get you started. Again, there's people here that can offer this as their business, as a means to help others and to grow. So we give that opportunity to people as well. So respect that and head back to the person that invited you here. If Michelle or I invited you here, you can just go over to thevideomatrix.com, get the information, sign up for the next 90-day program coming up. It's going to help you take your video confidence, marketing, and business to the next level. So that's my story for you today, my friends. And with that, I am just going to say one more thing. Thank you so much for being on here live with me. I'm just going to go through the names real quick. We've got Annie, we've got Claude, Mary, we got Shauna, we got Myra, we got my dog Chloe breathing next to me. Thanks, Chloe. We've got Rachel. And I just want to thank you. If I missed you, if I can only read what I can see here on my my little display on my phone. So if Facebook didn't show me that you were here live, I apologize that I missed you. And I just want to thank you for being here live. Thanks for watching the replay and looking forward to more awesomeness in this group. Make sure that you have notifications turned on because there's going to be more content like this coming up. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next video. Have an awesome rest of your day.